so that you can take a shortcut and get there faster, and you're not going to have to buy any other program on traffic and conversion, once you join Traffic University. This is the last, training you'll ever have to get. Because once you get this knowledge, once you get the training, it'll all be in your hands. You'll have the knowledge, you'll have everything you need, and you'll have destiny, you'll have the future in your hands to make it happen.
So thank you so much for listening. And all I want to say is that I need you to know.
One thing before we close, Lupe, is one of the things. One thing that I thought about, and over the last few days, and this was kind of a last minute idea. I was thinking, what can we give away that's so valuable? That you got this, and you would pretty much be set. And if you understand marketing, you know that one of the most powerful things as a marketer you can have is your swipe file. So one thing that I've decided to do is give you my swipe file, my personal swipe file that I've collected for the last 8 years of everything, that we've done: autoresponders, ads, landing pages, and anything. Like, if I saw like cool ads on the internet or landing pages or any cool marketing, I have just built this massive, massive swipe file. And by joining, you're gonna get this swipe file. And I just wanna show some of the things that you'll be getting, just to show you, because this thing is gold. Believe me, this thing is like everything that I've collected over the last 8 years. So let's go through it real quick, just so you get an idea of what you're getting, as a free bonus, when you sign up. So one thing is, got example, one click upsell example. That upsell made us an extra $200,000 a month. You got the template that you can pretty much swipe. The $2 million per month cable campaign, that pretty much has all the landing pages that we used, that you can pretty much model, for your own product. We've had students, the student that I told you about earlier, that's making $3 million a month. He actually took one of the landing pages from the swipe that I gave him, because he was a $25,000 student, and he implemented it, and boom, he applied it to a different product, and it's huge. It's working. So I just want you to understand, what you're getting here. All right, so let's move down. I'm not gonna go through all these one by one in detail, but I'll go through some of them. Some of the ones that jump out at me: abandoned email templates, abandoned voice broadcast. The exact emails and voice broadcast templates that we've used, audios that we've used for different projects. The audios, have increased conversion rates as much as 30%. So you get all of that. You get autoresponders. You get example creatives, that I've collected over the years. Our cable ads that we've used, call center scripts, different creatives, closing strategies. Let me go down some of these. Diet creative swipe. That's pretty much the ads that we used, for the diet patch campaign that generated over $5 million a month in sales. So you pretty much get all the ads that you can model, copy, and swipe, for your own campaign. Emotional reasons why people buy, the main triggers that I use in my copy when I'm crafting an offer. You got example insertion orders, so you can see exactly how some of the big insertion orders are structured, so you have them as a guideline. The most important things to optimizing a landing page: exit pop-ups. Exit traffic is one of the biggest things you can do to monetize and make extra money. The exit survey template that you can just copy and paste, so you can figure out what's the biggest reason people are not buying, so you can increase your conversion rates. Grants creative, the grants campaign that generated over $2 million a month in sale. You get all the ads that were used for that campaign, so you can model and swipe them. A bunch of great looking creatives that I've ran across. As I'm surfing the internet, anytime I see a cool ad or a cool headline, I swipe it. So you get all of those. Image swipe, just a bunch of random images, that we use to build landing pages or sales process or websites, etc. So just a bunch of images. Example, interrupter ads. Some of the most powerful ads are interrupter ads, as you've seen in the presentation or are about to see in the presentation. Media buying, email templates. These are golden right here. These are the exact templates that I used personally when I was running, the Diet Patch $5 million a month campaign. As far as negotiating with publishers, contacting them initially, renegotiating, all the pretty much templates are there. I'll click in here real quick just so you can see, and you can just pretty much, copy and paste these, but these are like the main things that, main emails that I've used, so you can just, grab those, and, it just makes it a lot easier. You don't even have to figure out what you're going to write to these email publishers to these publishers when you're negotiating traffic. Netflix, a bunch of their ads. A bunch of screaming buttons, one of the biggest things you can do to increase conversions is screaming buttons. A bunch of different examples for that. Subject lines, this thing is golden right here. This thing has hundreds of subject lines, and you need an idea for a subject line, you can what I do is I usually just open this up and boom, I think of new subject lines to test, and I'm always able to beat the control, with this little golden swipe file. So this thing right here is worth, thousands and thousands of dollars alone.
Wow, this swipe file is like super, super crazy big. I mean, it's so great. I really, really, I don't even remember how you could possibly remember to keep all this stuff.
This is 8 years worth of stuff. It's
I
crazy.
know, it is. So definitely, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm like looking at it and I'm kind of in shock. It's either that or I just need some more sleep or something.
Tips for increasing landing page conversions, some of the biggest things. Upsell examples, a bunch of different upsells, how you can implement those, different examples of that. Voice broadcast examples. Wrinkle cream, this is for our wrinkle cream campaign. And then these are golden right here. These are the blueprints that I've laid out. Whenever we launch a new project, and as you know, with our grant campaign, we got it from $0 to $2 million a month. This is the exact blueprint we followed. It has step by step, and I just want to open this one up real quick, because it has, like, you'll see each step that we followed, to get the campaign, up. And once you get skilled at this, you can take a campaign, like we have, and pretty much, within a few months, get it up and going. So, these are the two blueprints. So, just a ton of stuff, it's like, I'd be here all day explaining, everything that's in here.
I hope not, because then that would be another 24 hours of not sleeping.
I just wanted to get you guys an idea of, what you're getting here, you're pretty much getting our life on a silver platter.
And I don't like it when you put it in those terms, because when you put it in those terms, it gets personal for me, and personal because when people start coming on and they're not taking action, it's nothing I can do, and it makes me get personal and very hurt, I guess, because, we are giving it with our arms wide open and with all our hearts. So as you can see, everything's there for you to join us if you'd like. If you wouldn't like, if your gut's telling you no, then don't, follow your gut and don't join. If your gut is telling you that this is it, that you're ready for a change, then come on board and, make sure that you are gonna be part of this. Make sure you're gonna take action. I can't do the action for you, because if I was capable of creating action within yourself, then I'm pretty sure, Mother Teresa and Princess Di and everybody that fought for people to change, I'm pretty sure they would have got us to change if it was that easy to get another individual to take action. So thank you so much for joining, and this time, we have covered that. I totally forgot that Carlos had put that beautiful, great swipe file together, which I hope, when people do get it, once they sign up, that they're very, very grateful and really just get to use that, because I can see and I recall every single second that you never came to bed and that you stood up late hours just reading books and doing whatever it took. Like you said before, whatever it takes, you have to do whatever it takes. So thank you so much for joining us.